I'm in a hideout spot in Panorama City. I'm beefing
Shout
with
out to Panorama.
I'm beefing with a drug dealer that has a lot of cats on his team. That he's basically giving them an ounce of dope for my head. Okay, the cost in the hood, the cost of life is cheap. When dudes are on drugs, if you put an ounce of dope, which is a nice amount of dope in the hood, in a man's lap, and he is crazy already and now fucking out of his mind off this dope, he will kill for that sack of dope. I'm in Panorama City. I'm with my homeboy Noodle from my neighborhood. I'm with this broad Jasmine. There's another broad upstairs. I get this house from my homie. And it was his grandma's house. It's up for sale. It hasn't been sold yet. He says, go ahead and stay there and lay low right there. Look, it's outside of my neighborhood. It's supposed to be a safe spot. You know what I mean? I'm chilling. I remember I used to fuck with music. I had my computer hooked up in the fucking living room. The living room is in the back side of this house. There's a sliding glass door that enters the backyard. The sliding glass door is open. I had my computer right there, and I was gonna I'm gonna record a song. You know what I mean? I would do this, you know what I mean, on my free time when I'm amongst all my bullshit, doing my shit, right? My homeboy Noodle was right here. My homeboy Noodle was paralyzed from the waist down. He's sitting in a wheelchair right there. We're getting high, we're partying. I mean, this broad Jasmine sitting right there. I called her Twitch from Toluca Lake. She liked alcohol, and when she didn't have alcohol, she started getting the twitches. And her family stayed in Toluca Lake, so I called her Twitches from Toluca Lake. You know what I mean? Whatever, you know. She was a cool ass chick. You know what I mean? Shout out to her if she ever taps into this. You know what I mean? The computer just didn't want to work, bro. I'm trying to record something, and everything was wrong. Everything was wrong. My tempo was wrong, dog. My vibes are wrong. My receptors are fucking crisscrossed, bro. Remember the bunny rabbit ears for TVs, dog, to get the right reception before we had fucking all this fucking technology and shit, bro? You know what I mean? Yeah. If you couldn't get the TV right, you got the bunny rabbit ears and you pop, or you had the Zenith thing that fucking that turned to different things that try to get the channel right. You know what I mean? When we had antennas on top of our houses, right? This wasn't back then, but this is what's going on in my head, in my tempo, my system. Everything is wrong, bro. And I'm 100% frustrated. I'm 100% fucking irked. You know what I mean? Can't think of a better word to say than that one. And I light up a cigarette. And I said, fuck, what the fuck, man? Everything's fucked up, man. Fuck, man, you know? Fucking, and my instinct was to walk outside. I had to walk outside. Something in my head was telling me just to walk out fucking side, bro. Real shit, true story on my babies. I had to walk outside right then and there. Like everything was just wrong. My reception as a human being, my reception was fucking static and it was fuzzy. Trip out, bro. As soon as I walked outside, bro, I lit that cigarette. Light this shit up. Took 2 steps outside. I lit this and I looked up. And as soon as I looked up, there was a flash. I seen a shadow, 2 shadows, and there was 2 fucking flashes. Pop, 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 pop. There was 2 dudes coming in the backyard, bro, with hoodies on.
That's death.
And they fucking and everything. Like I said, my receptors were fucked up. I went outside. I was supposed to walk outside. If I didn't walk outside, then they were on their way to walk inside, bro. You know what I mean? As soon as I walked outside, the flash, it was pitch dark out there, bro. But the flash from the gun, bro, like a cigarette when you're lighting up a fucking in the pitch dark. You know what I mean? And
I don't mean loud by sound. I mean loud.
And as soon as that pop, they missed. I turned around.
Of course they did.
I ran and I jumped through a glass window. I jumped through the glass window. I jumped once.
Big boy.
I jumped once and it bowed out. It bowed out because it was some type of glass that had the white things that through it, dog. It didn't want to do a clean break.
Nice.
And I hit myself against it. Pop, I bounced back, and then I did it again and fell through it, jumped over the neighbor's yard, went 2 houses down, and then realized that I left my homie right there. So I ran back. I went down the fucking driveway.
Running back.
I ran back. I went down the driveway, bro, to get my homie Noodle, dog.
Yeah.
He's
in a wheelchair.
He's in a wheelchair, paralyzed from the waist down, bro. I ran down there.
You're a homie.
To get him. And these dudes were fucking. They were gone by then, bro.
Oh, because they had already opened fires. Maybe
they were gone by then, bro. You know what I mean? And so what happened is Noodle jumped off his wheelchair. This broad Jasmine tried to be like, "Fuck, I'm out here too." And Noodle fucking grabbed her leg laying on the floor and said, "Bitch, you ain't leaving me." Grabbed her ankle and held onto it. And so she got him. She dragged him to a closet.
Nice. Fuck.
Now, with that said, the neighbors came. The cops were called. The cops came, said, "What happened?" We're like, "We don't know." Someone came, shot up the fucking place. So what happened is when I ran, these dudes were scared. They were trying to smoke me, bro. You know what I mean? They weren't professionals, bro. Or maybe my receptors, my instincts, everything that was off, bro, fucking put me in a position to spook them because I don't know what the fuck, bro. You know what I mean? But when I ran, they went like this to follow me, and they hit the fucking wall in front of them. Pop, 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 pop. Because the whole side of the wall was shot up, bro. So I can see it in my head what they did. If they would have taken one step forward and pushed forward, they could have got me, bro. But when I flinched, they flinched, and they sprayed the whole fucking side of the fucking wall, bro. You know what I mean? The cops came, they did a report, whoop de whoop whoop, bop bop bop. It went down as a basically like an incident report type of shit, dog. You know what I mean?
That's it.
I mean, well, bro, you know what I mean? Like, you know, what else is it gonna be, bro? You know what I mean? But back to, you know, I've been really blessed, bro.
Ashe to you.
I've been really blessed, you know what I mean? And so I believe in the greater power. I believe in spirit. I don't know who I pray to, but whoever I pray to, brother, when I say, "Dear Lord in heaven, I want to thank you for this food. I want to thank you for your guidance. I want to thank you for your protection. I want to thank you for taking care of my babies. I want to thank you, God, for giving me fucking a million chances in life and being able to fucking support my babies and pay these bills and have these fucking luxuries in life." You know what I mean? And allow me to still be here when a lot of my homies are no longer here, bro. I really believe. So when right now you got me on a level that I fuck with, bro. Spirituality. I don't know, bro. I don't know exactly the ins and outs of your religion, of your priesthood. I mean, until of what you told me, but for some reason, I'm connecting with you on it for me to tell you these stories that I have never told on this podcast.